Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do have conversations about life as we prepare awesome meals in the kitchen. If you have not subscribed, kindly do so. Today's conversation and a chit chat with RM is the importance of therapy. And the three things that I'll be emphasizing on is healing, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. But first of all, let me give a disclaimer. Therapy is not for mad people. Therapy is not for addicts. Therapy is not for people with PTSD. Therapy is not for people who are depressed. Stop stereotyping therapy, okay? So let's dive in to the importance of things money cannot buy. Money can never buy love. Money can never buy a stable relationship. You can't wake up today and say, let me go to the mall and let me go shop for peace of mind. You can never do that. I've experienced the power of money. I've experienced what money can do. But trust you me, happiness, fulfillment, and purpose is in things money cannot buy. And I'm not saying being rich is bad. For those who know me, I'm always big in things that do with creating wealth for my generation and for my children. I'll always go big on savings. I'll talk about these things, which is good to have savings, which is good to have abundance, which is good to live a comfortable, happy life. Financial freedom is very important. But let's flip the coin, okay? You can go to JKIA or KQ, wherever it is, and decide today you're going to fly to Maldives. You go have vacation, you have good time there. You'll come back to life. Let me ask you, Maldives will never take sadness out of your heart. Maldives will not make the relationship that is not working work. Maldives will not make a marriage that is not working work. It is the internal decision that we make. Happiness, it's internal. Happiness is in things that money cannot buy. So let's now talk about the three things that makes therapy important, because I am a testament of why therapy is important. I took a very long time for me to actualize going for therapy, but when I did it, I just feel I'm just a different person. I am like a better person. I can just say I'm entirely a better person. I'm trying to find my purpose. A lot is coming up, but I can't just disclose anything here on my YouTube channel. But a lot has happened and a lot has changed in my life since I started going for therapy. My friends know for sure. I've been talking about them, telling them go for therapy. I could even encourage them with 2 or 3 things about life. And some of them, they're always like, I'm planning to go for therapy, and I'm always allowing them to take time because I also took time for me to actualize going for therapy. Okay, so let's dive into the first thing why therapy is important, and that is healing. Therapy brings healing. I remember when I started therapy, there's this part where we could open cans of worms. We all have a past that we need to heal from, maybe from parenting, maybe from the way life has taken different turns. Life keep pivoting, as I keep saying on my YouTube channel, but a lot might have happened in our lives that might have torn us apart that we need to heal from. We have all gotten in a relationship that hurt us, but does that mean everyone will ever date, even the people will get married to? Does it mean they will hurt us the way the other person did? No, people are different. So that's why you really need to go for therapy. You get to understand the reason why you need to forgive, because you're not forgiving for other people, you're forgiving for yourself, for you to see life from a point of abundance and not scarcity, that good things can still exist in our society, because the virtues we believe in is not the virtues other people will believe in. But that does not mean we'll never meet great people, we'll never encounter great things in life. There's always great things in life, and it doesn't matter our past. I remember telling someone who is close to me that It doesn't matter the families we have always come from. What matters is the families we establish ourselves. What families do we establish for ourselves, right? It's just like you and your partner. It doesn't depend, it doesn't matter the families that you have come from. What really matters is the family that you're going to establish, the two of you. So first heal from our past traumas, from our families, what happened to our parents and everything that happened in our lives, because now we know better. When you go for therapy, you know better, so you start doing better. And this thing that I've really thought about it even when I was going through my therapy sessions. And if I'm doing work, the inner work, and my partner is not, you can always talk to your partner, and your partner can even sense a difference once you go for therapy. So therapy brings healing, and it's not only in relationship, even at workplace, even in financial situations in life, it brings healing. Maybe you had money, now you don't have money. Maybe you are married, now you're not married. You're in a relationship, you broke up. A lot of things will happen in life, right? Families, tutakosana na familia, but that does not mean that we stop living. But when you go for therapy, you heal and you become a better person, not from a point of ignorance, but from a point of awareness. So as we dive into the second point, which is self-awareness, which I've just mentioned, self-awareness is knowing yourself. Who are you as a person? A lot of things will be said once you go for therapy. Self-awareness, you become self-aware of yourself. Why do I behave this way? Why do I take things this way? Because again, I've talked about healing. So we go through traumas. Maybe traumas make us become avoidant. Traumas make us become anxious. Traumas don't come with great things in our lives. I remember when I was going for therapy, I remember I was the anxious type of a partner. If my partner changes something, I start being like, oh, he might be leaving or something. But it's just me responding to my past traumas. I've found partners who are avoidant. I've been with partners who are avoidant. They're avoidant because I'm pouring from a cup of abundance, and then they're avoiding because they're like, she's so good, she might hurt me. So you can understand. So self-awareness will make you know why you react in a certain way, why you relate to with your friends in a certain way. I remember me telling my friends, you are now an anxious partner, now you are an avoidant partner. Because now when I went for therapy, I'm leaning more to being a secure partner rather than an anxious partner. Because an anxious partner will keep calling you, you think it's love. No, it's not love. Or even texting you every other time. It's not love. It's just because that's how you're wired. I can just say that's how you're wired. So let's talk about the third thing, and this is big on the importance of therapy, and that's emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is very important, and this one you'll gain once you go in for therapy. Okay, once you go in for therapy, you will be able to be emotionally intelligent. You will meet a lot of people. People behave differently. Again, self-awareness. People will with different temperaments, with different attachment styles. But what really matters is your emotional intelligence to deal with each and every day situations in life. Is it at work? Is it at school? Is it in the family setup? Is it in relationships? You'll be able to come from a point of emotional intelligence. You won't be the drama queen. You won't be the guy who is like, no, you can't behave like that, and then I keep you. You'll be more emotional intelligent that you just do what you're doing. That's you. That's what you believe in. Okay, that's not my thing. You'll be more of a calm person. I remember my therapist telling me this. Always take 10 seconds before you respond to anything in life, and you'll see a difference. Because there's that inner thought, and then there's the said thought or the typed thought, right? Always take 10 seconds, then respond to situations. Someone at work will talk to you rudely, but take 10 seconds first. 10 seconds. and your response will be so different. That is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is even when you're with people, you're able to listen more, you're able to understand them, you are able to be observant type of a person because now you have emotional intelligence. So the three things that make therapy important and that I've experienced is that therapy brings healing, therapy brings self-awareness, therapy brings emotional intelligence. It doesn't matter where we have come from, it doesn't matter who told us what, who told us is right, because we always live under rules that have been set by the society. But what it is important is, let us be aware of ourselves, let's heal of our past, and let's have emotional intelligence. Imagine how life will be if people were self-aware, if people healed, if people had emotional intelligence. Life could be great, because right now we are living in a messed up generation. But what is important is once you go for therapy, you'll be one person with a sound of reasoning. Okay, so I'll talk about making the decision to go for therapy. It will take some time for you to come to a decision to why you really have to do therapy. But just sit down, listen to yourself. What do I need to heal from? What do I want for my future? Because I remember when I was actually going for therapy, I was going for therapy because I wanted to become a better partner. I wanted to become a better mom in future. I wanted to make a better decision. I wanted to be a conscious financial manager with my finances, and that has brought me, and I've known, and I've actually posted several times even in my social media accounts, which I'm not more into social media. There's a point in my life that I just felt peace be still. I knew the importance of calm, the importance of silence, the importance of giving people space, and that all came once I went for therapy. So just sit down, make a decision where you think therapy is important, choose a therapist that you're comfortable with, therapist you can be vulnerable with, because therapy is being vulnerable, because you'll open lots of cans since you were a child to the point of now where you are in life, and you really need to be vulnerable for you to get help in therapy. And therapy, it is a decision. I tend to tell people never change someone until they make a decision they want to change. You can never change someone who has not made a concrete decision that they want to change. But with being conscious of the decision that you have made, actualize it, choose a therapist and start your therapy. Therapy is not that cheap, but you can get even free therapies. I think new people go to churches, like in my church, Parklands Baptist Church, we have counselors, so you can, the church that you attend, you can go look for a counselor. But for me, I went for a professional psychologist, therapist, which has really helped me because she has experience in it. So just look what works for you. So and then we will be able to get to a point in life where we don't react to issues in life, we respond to issues in life. Be it in a relationship, be it in family setup, be it in marriage, be it in a relationship, everything that we do in life, because life is relationships, and we have to take care of our inner us so that we can take care of people around us. So we'll be able to respond to situations, the 10 seconds that I've talked about, and not react about life. So again, I've told you the reason why I wanted to do therapy, because I wanted to become a better person. So work on yourself, go for therapy, not for yourself, and especially for people who are in my age gap, people who are not yet married, and everything else in life. We will be able to make a conscious decision in a lot of the things that we'll be able to do in our lives, right? Finally, this is what I'll say before I I get done with today's chit chat with Are. Don't lose important things in life due to ignorance. Go for therapy. Treat every day like an important day in your life and go for therapy. Don't be an ignorant person. Go for therapy. Get self-aware, heal, and be emotionally intelligent. And we'll create an environment which is safe for ourselves and for everyone around us. I want to give a short story. And now, because I've come to the end of the conversation of why therapy is important, hope you remember it. And I'll talk about something I told my friends, and it's something I heard from one of the podcasts I listened to, actually a talk show. And I remember there's some lady who talked about taking every day as your last 30 days in your entire life. If you're told you're going to die in the next 30 days, what will you be doing? Okay, so the reason again I'll emphasize on therapy, because if you have 30 days to live, what will you do in those 30 days? Imagine you lacked peace of mind, you lacked happiness. What will you do with the 30 days that you have to live? For me, I would say I want to be happy. I just want to experience happiness with people around me. I want to radiate. I want to pour from the cup that I have of abundance, of kindness, of peace, of happiness to people that I love. Okay. So someone else will say, I want to travel for the next 30 days before I die. But this is it. And this is what I'll say before I call, I leave the channel. That is, treat every day as your 30th, as the last day you're going to live. Make sure you're happy. Make sure you have peace of mind. Make sure you've attained the purpose why you came to existence. With that said, that's it for today. And a chit chat with RM. Remember, treat every day as your last day. Subscribe and share. Bye.